Hello, this is Kev, and this is Black Men Being Brutally Honest, and coming to you again. Boy, what an interesting week. And everything really started with the release of Cardi B's single WAP, featuring Megan Thee Stallion, and it has caused quite the stir. Basically, about the presentation of the song itself, the videos, how the women were acting in the video, stuff like that. And me personally, I've watched the video. Not a real big music video guy anyway. I would just say this: the video is adult entertainment. Um, I was entertained, but not everyone was entertained by the video. In fact, there was a lot of criticism coming from a lot of people because of this song. Now, here's what I'll say about the criticism. I think that we need to, as a people, stop acting like rappers were never criticized. Well, male rappers were never criticized for their lyrics, because that is utter crap. So, you got two thotty rappers, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. They received some criticism, and all of a sudden, everyone thinks they deserve special treatment. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with people these days, but I'm here for it. Anyway, that's what I thought. I grew up in a raunchy style, and it's just that I don't mind it so much. Is like, when I looked at the video, I just seen some women who were putting their bodies on display for men's sexual entertainment, because that's how I see things. I mean, you can call it misogynistic and sexist all you want, but shit, they put themselves on display like that. But anyway, let's talk about the subject matter of the video. CeeLo Green did this interview with Far Out magazine, and he had something to, he took exception to the song WAP and how everything was presented. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would CeeLo Green have a problem with wings and pizza? Shit, CeeLo Green looks like he loves wings and pizza. And I was thinking that myself. But anyway, he had this to say about the video, the song, and basically criticizing the message that he felt like the whole video and song was sending. Now, just to read off some comments here. Here we go. Okay, just some interesting stuff. He says, "We are adults. There should be a time and a place for adult content. As adults and artists, we should at least attempt to be each other's accountability partners in some regard. It is disenfranchising, and it has caused a great deal of problems." Now, I'm not one to ever be short on talking about how toxic that I felt that rap culture was, and still is, so I would agree with that statement. But yeah, I mean, I did a video recently on Juicy J taking accountability for the kind of rap lyrics he does, but for some reason, black people on social media don't believe that kind of thing exists. But he does go on to say, you have the heads of state like Nicki Minaj, or someone who is up there in accolades, success, visibility, a platform to influence. Nicki could be effective in so many other constructive ways, but it feels desperate. Okay, alright, let me see if I can explain the desperation a little bit. Sex sells. Yes, when a woman has a big behind that looks good, nice body, nice package, cute face, yes, especially if she got a little talent behind it, she can definitely use it to sell. But what he was trying to say is, use it as a platform to reach out to young people, and be a role model. No, I would never want Nicki Minaj being a role model to my daughter at all. And for real, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, that is not their place in society. Not to me, no. They are objects for men as far as I'm concerned. Well, whether they have success or not, that's how they present themselves. But then he goes on to say, and this is the one that set everybody off. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, they are all more or less doing similar salacious gesturing to kind of get into position. I get it. The independent woman and being in control, the divine femininity and sexual expression. I get it. All, but it comes at what cost, he concluded. Honestly, when you look at celebrities, I mean, there's not too many of them that fit that role model archetype anyway. I mean, not Cardi B, not Megan Thee Stallion. Especially for my daughter, I would never want my daughter to feel like that she has to do what Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B is doing, and any father who is man enough will admit that, unless of course his moral compass isn't that great. Now, as far as the morals of the situation, that depends on how you perceive life. Many people would see CeeLo Green as being absolutely correct. The song really, honestly, isn't that great. It's real. The lyrical content, thanks for saying that you'll throat something, but seriously, it's not a hip-hop masterpiece. So if people have problem with the lyrics, are concerned, I don't have a problem with that. Now, the raunchiness of the lyrics, you can't complain too much if you've had other rappers doing other things. Talking about killing niggas and smacking bitches and all this other stuff. But at the same time, people are acting like male rappers never caught flack for their lyrics. Rick Ross lost a sneaker deal because of it. So, it's not that we're being sexist and misogynistic because we don't want females to be held to, we don't have this double standard where we're holding the females and then we're not holding to the male rappers. It's just that you're acting like spoiled children. Basically, you feel like that, you can say whenever a female does something, it's time to, it's time to deflect. It's time to but the male rappers, okay, you want equality, here it is. But it set the internet off. It was a shitstorm of tweets. And let me show you one real quick. All right, we got Morgan Hot Pockets heiress, which appears to be a Euro feminist. She's like, CeeLo, goodness gracious, women rapping about sex? Is this inappropriate? Could this harm society? Let's be responsible adults. Also, CeeLo Green. And then she posts the lyrics to Necromancer, where he talks about being a necromancer. Now, if you're not on that level of the game, just shut up. But, fair is fair, I guess. Now, here's the thing. Whenever you anger a white female feminist, you are going to stir the pot and anger, for some reason, a large number of black women. And I never got this. I've always noticed this. So here's another tweet. Now this one is from Wet Ass Fupa. I don't know what to think about that. But anyway, CeeLo is a fucking hypocrite and sexist ass F. It's hella rappers putting out gangbanging, drug dealer, murder music while we're continuously dying via police, government, interpersonal beefs, yet you point out women shaking their ass as distasteful and needing time and place. Go eat. Oh boy. Okay. A convoluted statement with a really horrible straw man argument. And here we are again, acting like male rappers never caught flack for their lyrics. Every time Jay-Z try to do something for the black community, they're calling him an ex-crack dealer. I mean, shit. They tried to ban 2 Live Crew when 2 Live Crew was at their height. They made a whole song about it called Banned in the USA. These pretenders in 2020 is all fake outrage and virtue signaling. Here's another duh, and it reads DD at Thoughtful Bay. Really, honestly, CeeLo is very incorrect. Everyone loves Slob on My Knob. What these bitches want. Big Papa, How Do You Want It, and more sexual rap songs by male rappers. When female rappers deliver the same topics, they're desperate and shameless. The misogynoir is obvious. Let me come up with a quick definition of what I think misogynoir is. Misogynoir is when women don't want men correcting them about ratchet, bad, fucked up behavior that has a profound negative impact on our community as black people. And again, how many times do I have to say it? Male rappers in the past and recently have always caught flack for rap lyrics. Hell, Ludacris, aka Christopher Bridges, went on Oprah as Christopher Bridges, the actor, and was attacked by Oprah. Who remembers that? But no, in 2020, everything's brand goddamn new. Alright, this is the last tweet because, our people on Twitter are just not normal people. This is from Sisa at Titan Baddie. Y'all love being baddies, don't you? Don't even be bad for real. The same CeeLo Green who tweeted this? CeeLo Green, it isn't rape if the victim is unconscious. Oh. Now, with him saying that, does that make him the best person to say something such as, standing on morality? Probably not. That's why, as a black man out in this media, you need to be careful what you say and make sure when you say something that you are able to stand on it and you don't have to apologize for it. Like, honestly, that's why I never make rape jokes or, make really strong rape comments, because honestly, that will always be viewed as insensitive to victims of rape and sexual assault. Now, but does that make him any less right in a lot of the things that he said, like the desperate part? Think about it. Now, if these girls, why are these 2 women saying any of that shit anyway, based on their public image and things that have happened to them? I mean, one of them's married and her husband cheated on her. The other isn't married, but hell, she's been in the media quite often having trouble with with men from the get-go. I mean, Megan Thee Stallion, who hasn't she had trouble with, for real? Like put that Tory Lanez to the side. Moneybag Yo, Wiz Khalifa. I mean, maybe what's that dude named G-Eazy? Like, shit, like what man has those wings and pizza have ever been able to keep? Now, seriously, why even get riled up about something like this? But anyway, CeeLo Green ends up apologizing for the comment that he made. See what I'm talking about? You have to be able to stand on the things that you say so you won't have to come back and apologize for the shit. You know? That's why you shouldn't say stupid shit. And I'm not saying what he said was stupid, but he has said some stupid shit in the past. CeeLo Green is sort of a little weirdo to me. Like, it's like between him and Andre 3000, you know, I've seen a bunch of outfits that I would never wear. I mean, reference to the bottom right-hand corner here. But anyway, here's how it goes. Good morning, everybody. There seems to be a misunderstanding with a quote taken from an interview I did a few days ago while promoting my new project. Firstly, I'm an advocate of artistic freedom and expression, as well as a fan of Nicki, Cardi, and Megan. I know most of them personally and consider Cardi and Offset family. Therefore, I will never disrespect them by any means. I acknowledge them as all-powerful, beautiful, influential women and professionals. I wholeheartedly apologize to each of them for the inconvenience they have been caused due to a snippet of my interview being used as a headline, and in turn creating controversy and disconnect between me and these ladies as well as their fans. Know that I support everyone who is a part of our community and culture. Always have and always will. Much love to all of these female artists who are running the game and handling their business with love. Low, beautiful black skin. Oh, yeah. I mean, I kind of took that statement kind of as a bit of damage control. I mean, but just like, I mean, he was pretty blatant in what he said. I mean, and anything, and understand this, anything that you say that any of these females disagree with as far as their bodies and their sexuality, they are going to go in on them. You know, I saw the fat shaming, believe me. But this dude turned around and apologized just like his boy Snoop. What's up with these old ex-gangsters? Like, and they're apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry here, I'm sorry there. I mean, still, like, if I were Offset, I would probably still have to ask that man a few questions. I mean, see, but anyway, let me tell you about an experience that I had with CeeLo Green. You know, I stayed down the street from Alabama State University campus in Montgomery, Alabama, and CeeLo Green and Goody Mob was at the campus giving out a free concert, and CeeLo Green, he said on the campus, and you know, I don't expect anyone to believe me, but he said that, let me get on one of these rappers for a second. How you ready to die? First, you got to be ready to live before you're ready to die. Now, you know, that's some CeeLo Green shit. Anyway, and you know he was talking about, you know, the Notorious B.I.G. at the time. And, you know, this has been brought up in y'all little arguments. Well, B.I.G. says stuff and all that. No, that is an example of CeeLo Green holding a male rapper accountable for his lyrics. Like I said, I can't prove it. And, you know, and you know, it's no way for me to prove it to you, but that's what he said. Now, should he have apologized? No. Shit. Like I say, I never want to be in a position to apologize. And he might as well not have apologized. He might as well have stood on it, because they don't forgive you, black man. They don't. And you saw that when they brought up that time he made that little stupid rape comment. So he might as well have just went full steam with it. And you know what? He should have been correct. Use these platforms to, you know, use your power and influence for something positive, not something desperate. Hell, I feel like an apology is desperate. I feel like caving into pressure is desperate. And you know, I'm not on your side about this. I'm about standing on your motherfucking word. Long live the habitual line steppers. Like, share, subscribe, and Kev we trust. Goodbye.